Brawl Stars, one of the most popular mobile games right now. It's no secret that Supercell are geniuses when it comes to making updates that excite the players. The game was released in 2017 and has been global since December 2018. It was at this time that Supercell launched the first update, kicking off a series of multiple updates. Over the years, the Brawl Stars team has released 41 updates, each changing the game every time. But are all these updates good? Or where did Supercell fall short? In this video, I will rank every one of the updates from worst to best, and we'll explore the impact of each update on the game. In the last place, I put the Bling update. At this update, we got Maisie as a brand new brawler. She was part of the Rescue Brawl Pass season. We also got other skins like Every Time. Oh, here you might ask why this would be the worst update. Well, an interesting fact is that at the time this update was released, the game was at its worst in years, and the players were waiting for something exciting after the removal of the boxes. However, the main reason this update is the worst is because we didn't actually get something brand new. Instead, we got Bling, which was the better version of Star Points. They also released a new showdown mode called Hot Dog Showdown in hopes of making the teaming harder, but this actually made quite the opposite. The teaming got even worse, and the mode wasn't funny at all. Oh yeah, we also got Hank, which was the best part of the update, because he was absolutely broken. Overall, this is an update we should all forget and move to the next one. The next disappointing update was the Club League one. Although we all thought it would be exciting, it didn't turn out that way. This update focused mainly on the Club League and how it would work. Initially, it sounded promising and interesting, but shortly after its release, players seemed to be bored of it. Another significant addition in this update was the introduction of gears, which led to 2 new power levels, 10 and 11. Along with gears came gear scrap, used for upgrading gears. Free-to-play players didn't like this update because it made it much harder to max out their accounts. While this update could have been the worst, it did introduce something new, unlike the Bling update. For the next update, we go back in time to early 2019. Just after the game's global release, Supercell introduced Jean. However, the main focus of this update wasn't Jean, but the balance changes that made the game more balanced. It also featured one of the most iconic skins in the game. This update ranks 39th, not because it was bad, but because it didn't generate as much excitement as other updates. Plus, being one of the first updates from Supercell, expectations were low. The next update is the tiniest update. I don't even know if this was an actual update, but the skins we got were cool. I mean, just look at them. For the next update, we go back in time again to March 2019 when Carl was introduced. Carl was a pretty interesting brawler because we hadn't seen a character with his unique mechanics before. Another major addition was the new game mode called Siege, which quickly became a favorite for its fun gameplay and generous trophy rewards. Despite these additions, the update could have included more content to make it even better. However, considering it was early 2019, Supercell likely didn't want to make drastic changes to the game at that time. This next update was probably the one that made Brawl Stars what it is today. It's known as the first update where Supercell significantly improved the graphics. If you don't believe me, just look at the graphics before and after the update.
For global launch, you notice the map is different. That's because for global launch, the 3D render. And I feel like I have to say that now. I don't know why, but playing some Pam here. She's another one that I do need to get up to 500.
Another major addition was Leon, who quickly became one of the most popular brawlers in the game. Supercell also reworked some brawlers and their designs in this update. Next on the list, we have the Brawlywood Season Update. In this update, we got Lola, the chromatic brawler of the season, along with some cinema-themed skins. We also received some of the coolest skins for Brawloween, although the overall Halloween event that year wasn't very exciting. Additionally, they introduced a new way to watch the Brawl Stars World Finals and earn rewards by predicting match outcomes, which was a fun feature even if it just resulted in one rare star drop. The next update was probably one of the most boring. The main thing we got was the new legendary brawler Meg, which only the players who played with her at the release knew how bad it was. Of course, we got some skins as usual, and Supercell kind of prepared the players for the Club League by mentioning that the club's places were reduced from a 100 to only 30. The next update is the Ghost Station update. With this update, we got Buster, the new chromatic brawler, but the more important was the gears rework. After Supercell realized their mistake with the gears, they decided to rework it and remove the scrap and the tokens. A lot of players were very happy about this change because it was now simpler to get gears, and the community got a lot of free coins as compensation for their removal. The next update wasn't something big. In this update, we got Ash and some skins, of course. What did you think? But what really made this update not to be at the bottom of the ranking is the new Showdown mode Supercell introduced, which was Showdown Plus. The goal of the event was to make the players kill each other and not team, and for every kill they make, they get 2 extra trophies at the end of the game. It didn't stop teaming, of course, but the game mode was fun, and it helped a lot of people push their first rank 30. Moving on, we have the Rosa update, which was one of the best Easter updates in the game. In this update, we got Rosa, of course, which was one of the most broken brawlers on release. On the update day, she was out for 19 gems, and a lot of people got her and crashed the matchmaking by only playing Rosa. This led to Supercell later nerfing her several times, which didn't help much because she was still broken. In this update, Supercell also tried to prevent players from teaming by spawning meteorites to the teaming groups, which I think was probably one of the best ideas they've had. Yes, it didn't exactly work, but it was still something. I still don't know why they removed the meteorites from Showdown. We got even more things such as Brawl, TV name changes, and training camp. Next here, we have the 2019 Summer Update, in which we got 8-Bit. The community was really happy because all the players above 6,000 trophies could have got him. Another major change was the ranks. Before this update, the highest rank was 20, but after the update, they added more ranks, and the highest rank became 35. Also, for the first time, Supercell introduced the Brawl Stars Championship and the Championship Challenge. The next update is the Retropolis, which I think a lot of OG players would agree is one of the most iconic. In this update, we got BB, which was part of the newly created Retropolis trio, formed by Bull, BB, and Crow. We also got a brand new environment and some new cool skins. In this update, we're also introduced a lot of new maps, which are the best till nowadays. Next, we have on the list is the Summer of Robots update. With this update, we got Tick, which the players could get at 4,000 trophies. We also got 4 new Robo skins and a new currency called Star Points. Another important thing we got with this update was the Trophy Season reset and the second star powers of Brawlers, which are probably the best things Supercell has ever added in the game. And now here we are, the biggest Brawl Stars update. Definitely, this update was neither good or bad. That's why it's not the first or the last on the list. The most major thing we got in this update was for sure the Brawl Pass, which made the players have a lot of opinions about it. The next big thing we had were the quests for tokens and the new chromatic rarity. And with that, the first chromatic brawler was Gale. Just like every other update, we got some skins and brand new pins, which we could use only in the chat at that time. Last but not least, Hot Zone got a very huge rework, changing the way how the mode works. This will for sure remain one of the most contradictory updates ever. If you like the video and want more, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like. Also, write in the comments which update was your favorite. Now, let's continue. The next update we have is the Holiday Getaway Brawl Pass season. Nothing major really got added in this update except the new Brawler Lou and the Map Maker, which was still in beta. Well, the update wasn't bad at all. One of the most recent updates, the Masteries update. In this update, we got two new brawlers, RT and Willow. The major focus, though, was on the Masteries. Basically, if you really like El Primo and you play him non-stop, you will get Mastery points, which will unlock you different rewards with the different tiers, starting from Bronze 1 to Gold 3. In this Mastery track, you can get resources that could help you max out faster and get new brawlers, and also an exclusive pin, profile icon, and a Mastery title that you can show on your profile to flex on the others. Another cool addition which was added was the Battle Card, which shows the Mastery title and pins you got. The next update we have is the Stunt Show update. Stu was the new brawler, and in the release, he was pretty broken. But not all eyes were on Stu because Supercell decided to remove Power Play, which was the only way to play competitively at that time, and replace it with a Power League with tiers starting from Bronze to Masters. Another cool thing we got in this update was the collaborating between PSG and Brawl Stars. The ranking continues with the Star Force Season update. Again, nothing major was added. In this update, we got Ruffs, which was the chromatic brawler of the season, and some pretty cool space skins. We also got second gadgets for brawlers, which was also very good for the game. The Brawloween update in 2020 was definitely one to remember. In this update, we got a new legendary brawler, Amber, who was completely broken. As a tradition, like every other update, we got some very cool Halloween skins and environments. Also in this update, Map Maker was introduced for the first time, but it was locked most of the time until the next update. This were the worst updates in Brawl Stars, and if you're going to ask where are the other ones, I will upload the other part soon, and I will rank the best updates, so make sure to subscribe and like the video if you want more like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.